What's up, YouTube? My name's Ryan and this is Scalpology. In this video, we're going to go over the 4 emotions you must master to become a consistently profitable trader. Stick around, it's going to be a good one. Now, the 4 emotions you must master as a trader to become a consistently profitable trader are as follows: fear, greed, tilt, and attachment. If you're interested in going more in depth on trading psychology, click the link in the description below. All right, the first emotion we're going to go over is fear. It's a good time to remember one of Warren Buffett's classic rules: be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. With so much fear in the financial markets right now, it's not a surprise that Warren Buffett is being greedy, okay? We're in a bear market, right? Everything's down a lot. Some tech companies are down over 25%. The lower things go, the more I buy. We are in the business of buying. Buffett makes a comparison to McDonald's, okay? If there's a sale on hamburgers, he doesn't get worried, right, and sell his other hamburgers. He buys at a discount. He acknowledges, however, that overcoming fear is easier said than done. There is no comparison between fear and greed. Fear is instant, pervasive, and intense. Greed is slower. Fear hits, and fear hits hard. So going into fear in more in depth, the things that it can destroy is obviously your profit and loss. If you are afraid to enter a position, you're going to lose, right? Because you're not going to win money. If you take profit too early because you're scared, you lose. If you paper hand a position and sell for a loss before it hits your stop loss, you lose. Fear can stop you from entering trades. It can cost you money on the upside and the downside. Green is not green if you aren't making the proper risk to reward. Taking profit too early will not pay for your losses. Yes, there will be losses, all right? If you haven't been trading, if you don't know anything about trading, there's losses. It's inevitable. It's the cost of doing business. And if you are a 2-to-1 trader and you're taking 10 trades, you need to hit 2-to-1 for at least 5 of them to be profitable, okay? So taking profit too early, not respecting your stop losses can affect your profit and loss in the long term. So fear of not executing your edge, right? Fear of not getting into trades, not executing your edge in the stock market is going to also hurt you in the long run. So fear is very important. Greed, one of the hardest obstacles to overcome in the stock market. A lot of you are like, but I'm not greedy. Greed manifests itself in tons of ways in the stock market that you don't realize is happening. Greed drives decisions that appear to be too risky. Greed can lead to FOMO, the fear of missing out, right? Case in point, me buying BBBY at $25 while Ryan Cohen was selling his shares to me, okay? That's FOMO. That's greed. That's an emotion that I still mess up on in the stock market, all right? Greed will have you chasing trades and looking for home runs, okay? You hit 2-to-1, but you hold for, that home run, and the trade ends up coming back and stopping you out. Greed will cause you to overtrade, which will destroy your statistical probability. It'll hurt your expected value, the money you're expected to make off your edge over a certain period of time, okay? They also talk about this in cards. It also leads to the next emotion, which is tilt. Greed leads to tilt, brings you down that slippery slope. It's like a sucker punch. Greed is embedded in all of our brains, and it's the hardest emotion to control, and it can lead to big losses. I know this from experience, right? Big losses come from greed. Greed leads to tilt, which is the next emotion. When you tilting, if you don't play video games, all right, if you don't play poker, is when you make a mistake and then become so frustrated about that you continue to make more mistakes. Your brain, your emotions are in control, right? That caveman, that survival caveman in your brain with the bat, when you're tilting, he's there and he's smashing everything, all right? And he's creating big losses, all right? Getting greedy after a winning trade, and then you overtrade, which causes you to lose. You give back all your profits, and now, boom, you're tilting, you're overtrading, you're sizing up to try to get the money back, you're revenge trading, and you're going deeper and deeper and deeper into the suck, all right? I've been here. It sucks. The last and final emotion we must master as traders is attachment to money. Some of you come with a fixed mindset, and there's nothing wrong with that because you grew up without money. I grew up without money, all right? And you have an emotional attachment to money. Okay, think about how long it takes you to make $300, $400. Imagine losing it in 15 seconds in the stock market, right? That's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you deep. Money is abundant. Who's got yours? Lose your emotional attachment to money. The stock market is an ever-flowing resource of money, right? When you take a loss or when you win and have no emotional attachment to that loss or win, you've mastered this emotion. So on the big green days, who cares? Big red days, you don't want to have them, but who cares? So it works both ways. You can't get happy for the wins, and you can't tilt when you take a loss. And you will take losses, right? There will be losses in the stock market. No strategy is 100%. Nothing is 100% in the stock market. You're also not marrying your position, right? You're not having an attachment to the company. You like Apple phones, then don't hold the stock because it's Apple and it's going to go back up. Sometimes it doesn't go back up. So you're not marrying the position. You're not marrying the stock. We are day traders. We are scalpers. We're in and out. Momentum trend in our favor. Guys, if you found value in this video, click that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the bell so that you can stay tuned for future videos. It helps this channel, help me grow this community. I hope you found value in this video, guys, and I will see you on the next one.